Hi, I'm Jeff. I'm the Customer Success Manager here at GoPinLeads, and I'm here to show you today how to get the most out of your time and out of your money with your lead generation. Lead generation is one of those things that can take forever and a day, and that's even totally without exaggeration. Lead generation, if you do it the old-fashioned way of manual input and playing about in these spreadsheet programs, it could take you forever. I'm here to help you find a better way. It's called GoPinLeads. It's a service that we offer, and as we want to help you get started in the most economical way, we even give you a free level to start at. First and foremost, I want to say welcome back to our beloved viewer, Andrew Randall, who's already commenting away. I'm about to send him a reply. He says, new year and new opportunities. And absolutely right, Randall. It's all about making the most of the new year. I'm going to give us a few moments to let others join us, and I'm going to then crack on. I want to invite you all to interact in the comments like Andrew is already doing. Andrew, as always, ahead of the game there, sir. And the more you interact, the more I can make sure that I'm giving you what you want when you want it to ensure that this is the most helpful webinar you've ever attended. So if you have any questions, then ask them. If you have any comments, let me know. If you have anything that you just want to say, get off your chest, or make me address in this webinar, do let me know in the comments. I'm going to show you how you can access the comment section now. So all you need to do is look at the YouTube window that you're watching this video in. If you are watching on gopinleads.com/webinars, you'll have the opportunity to view me in this little window that you see on your screen. Now, at the bottom on the right-hand side of that window is a YouTube logo. If you press that, what will happen is you'll be able to launch the video through to YouTube itself. Then you'll find a button that says Live Chat. In the live chat, you'll be able to interact with me as we go along, as you'll see Andrew Randall has already started doing. And I encourage each and every one of you to go ahead and interact there, because that will give me every opportunity to make sure that I'm doing this in the most helpful way for you, our beloved viewers. I'm going to allow just a moment for people to join us there. Okay, so most of you will have already clicked on the YouTube logo that you see on your screen there, opening youtube.com itself and accessing the live chat. Some of you may have closed this previously, or it may not open automatically. All you need to do is look for the wording here that says live chat. If you are watching on mobile, it will be in the video window itself, just below the video. You'll have like, dislike, in the middle, live chat, next to share and report. So if you press live chat, you'll have the opportunity to join me there. Kylie Dole says, who doesn't want to save time and money? Absolutely, Kylie. And it is really the whole reason GoPinLeads exists. We want to make sure that everything you're doing is productive. We want to make sure that every step of your lead gen process is going to really help you. And to that end, I'm going to jump straight in. So let's have a look. First of all, we're going to go through to Google Maps. Now, you all know how to access that. And for those of you who don't, all you have to do is open up a Google search page and type in Maps if it doesn't show it below. Google Maps is where we're going to start our session today, and you'll see that I've done a search for vegan restaurants in New York, New York. Now, the reason I've chosen vegan restaurants is that a lot of our viewers are approaching this new healthy way of living that the world is going down the path of, and that's fantastic. So let me show you how you can find these businesses, contact them, and sell your services. Now, remember, you can use GoPinLeads for all types of businesses. Once you've done your search, I want to encourage you to go ahead and click on the GoPinLeads logo in your Google Chrome browser, and that will open up GoPinLeads. You'll see I have already signed in, and all you need to do then is have a look on the screen. This is how GoPinLeads works. You choose a business sector, in this case, vegan restaurants in New York, and then we find the leads for you, both the businesses and their employees. You will then get a report with their contact details. Now, this is where it's entirely up to you. What contact details do you want to receive? The first option is to charge you for one email per contact that we find. The remaining contacts will be free. Now, that's an important distinction when compared to choosing the Just Email option. Choosing the Just Email option will allow you to find more than one email address for each contact. Bearing in mind, you will be charged for all of the email addresses we find at a rate of 1 credit per email address. For this example, I'm going to go ahead and select all contact details because I want to show you the level of information we give you and just how comprehensive it is. Once you've chosen all contact details or just emails, you press Capture My Google Maps Results. This will take you through to the Businesses tab, and this is where you can go ahead and find the business details. I'm going to press Select All. Bearing in this case, however, I will press Select All and then go to the next page of Google Results so that I can make sure I'm going to every subsequent page, getting all the relevant details that I need. Now, you'll see that the next page has loaded. I'm going to reopen the GoPinLeads app using the logo in my Chrome browser, and once again, press Select All. Pressing Select All is going to allow me to gather all of the next page of details and move on to the next one. You'll see that I've got 43 businesses selected, and by pressing Next Page, I can move forward. Now, reopening GoPinLeads is going to, once again, as before, allow me to get all the information that I am after. Pressing Select All will capture this third page of Google Results, and you'll see we're up to 63 now. Now, you can go ahead and do this really quite quickly. Going to the next page, leads again, and you can press Select All, go to the next page, and this is a process that is going to take you mere minutes instead of taking days, hours and hours and hours of manual searching. We've already got 104 businesses selected. You can carry on clicking until Google runs out of results to show you, and then press Continue like I'm doing here. This little notification asks you if you have been to all of the pages in Google Maps. You can toggle to never show this again, but I like to keep it so I can show people on the webinars that they do see this message, at least initially, if they haven't asked to never see it again. Press Continue anyway, and you go through to the Employees tab. And this is the really cool part of the tool where we start looking through the businesses you've selected for the people who work there. For example, at Le Père Quotidien, you can see Erwin Reyes is there, General Manager. You also have Holly Boyd and Justin Zelka. Now, these are all people who work at the Le Pen Quotidien, and if you scroll down, you'll see that you get more and more details as you go. The Load More button is your opportunity to make sure you're getting all of the possible results. Using the Load More button, we'll do exactly what it says on the tin and load more people through into the app. Now, you can use the Load More button as many times as the app allows you to. Pressing Load More as many times as you can will give you the opportunity to find the highest number of employees at these businesses. So as you can see, I'm pressing it multiple times, scrolling down to find it again, and the tool is loading through the details as we go. Scrolling down. And if I go ahead and press Select All, you'll see that we've got 104 businesses and 83 employees selected already. And the Load More button is still showing up. So this shows you the level of detail that we can pull from these businesses. It's really that simple. I know that people say that a lot of the time on these webinars, and it can get really quite dreary. However, it is the case with GoPinLeads, finally a tool that actually does what it promises. And there's a lot more to it than this. I'm going to show you all the details that do come through. I'm going to cap it here, 104 businesses, 102 employees, because I still have a lot to show you in this webinar. Do remember to interact in the comments. I absolutely adore comments. Lets me help you to the best level possible. So if you are still watching on GoPinLeads.com/webinars, what I'd love you to do is press the YouTube logo that you see at the bottom right-hand side of the video window, and this will allow you to launch through to YouTube itself. YouTube is where you'll find the live chat, usually on the right-hand side if you're on a laptop or computer on your desktop. If you're watching on your phone, you will have the live chat generally placed in the middle below your video window, and that'll allow you to really interact with me and get the most out of today's session. Popping back to our search, opening up GoPinLeads will show you where we've gotten to. We've got 104 businesses, 102 employees, and all you need to do here is press Finish. When you press Finish, you go through to the Reports tab. The Reports tab is where we tell you what's happened up until this point. We've captured your selections. In this report, you will find the following leads: 104 businesses, 102 employees. Add those together, that comes to 206 credits. Keep an eye on your inbox. We'll be emailing you a report detailing the number of leads you have received. If you want to select a new email address or a different one to send the leads to, you can change those here. Pressing Create Report will take you through to the next page, and this says your report is ready and waiting for you in your inbox. You can also see the full report in your web app profile. What does that look like? Well, let me show you. Press Show Report. And while that's loading, we have got an awesome comment here from Te Kim Guan. Please forgive me if I'm not pronouncing that perfectly. My pronunciation isn't always on top with certain names. I am so glad to have you here, new viewer. Raise the roof, guys. Pour yourselves a beer. We've got a new viewer. Thanks for sharing, Jeff, says Te Kim Guan. Very nice to have you here. Always welcome. Now, as you can see on your screen, this report may take a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and show you around the web app. And the web app starts on the home screen where you can see some really cool information. My last reports and recent activity as well. These are very helpful. The last reports shows you the reports you most recently completed. Recent activity shows you not only how long ago these things happened, but also the details thereof. You'll also notice some other details. You can go to the My Reports page, which I'll show you in a moment. Then you've got the number of credits you still have, the option to top up the number of credits you have on a temporary basis. You can always ask for help at any point pressing on this question mark, or reaching out to us via email. If you click the drop-down arrow here, you can see more information about your account, what plans are available. You can use codes that you may have available to you, refer and earn as well. This is where you can tell people about GoPinLeads and you earn credits for the amount of people who sign up successfully. I'm going to go ahead and show you the report that we were looking at. You can see here it is still generating. It's sizable, but not the biggest report. And what you can see is if you want to see all of your reports, you press the My Reports button or this logo here, which also stands for My Reports. Here, you can see that the report we're currently working with is in progress. There are others that are here that I've done previously, include social media agencies in New York, marketing agencies in Brighton, and onward and onward. It shows you the number of leads. Let me pause. You can see on the top here of the screen, it lets you know when the report is ready. Very cool stuff. So when you see that, your report is up and ready to go. Let me finish what I was showing you here. You can see the search you completed, the location you did it in, the number of leads that you selected, and the type of search you opted for. Remember, you had the option for all contact details or just emails. Shows you the date of the search and the status as well. So here's the report that we've generated for vegan restaurants in New York, USA. Now, you'll notice a lot of information here. If you go to the businesses here, you've got the business name, emails, free emails, phone numbers, social media details where available, and the address or location of those businesses, as well as their website details. Now, you can also press Download Excel if you want to download an XLS file that you can open in Windows Excel, or you can upload that to any mail merge platform you choose. I like to view things in Google Sheets. I find that keeping things in the cloud allows me to access them from any machine, anywhere I am in the world, or from my Google account, which I absolutely love. When this is loaded through, you're going to notice that you have a sign up on your spreadsheet that says View Only. If you do see this View Only indication, that means that you are viewing this in the version that we have stored on our Google Drive. And you can move this so you can do any editing you want to do by pressing File and Make a Copy. Then you can call this whatever you like and make sure it's being stored in your drive. You'll know it's your drive if it says My Drive. All right, so press OK, and that will load through to a version that is stored on your own Google Drive. And you can make changes, you can delete, add people, whatever you like here. Now, you have different tabs in all of our reports. You have the Businesses tab, which I've already walked you through in the web app. You have the Leads tab, which gives you the first name, last name, business name, job title, email address where available. I'll get back to that in a moment. LinkedIn, website details, company phone numbers, and more, including the address of the business. Now, this gives you every opportunity to reach these people via email, via social, via phone, or even popping in for a visit. But please do make sure they're expecting you. Right, so the third tab is Leads with No Names. Now, these are the same emails as in the first tab. We've just separated them so you can quickly send these out. I'm going to pop back through to the web app because I've got a lot more to show you. If you go through to the web app, you'll notice there's a map and magnifying glass option. Give it a click. And what will happen is you'll have the opportunity to do searches in exactly the same way that you did using the Google Chrome and Google Maps extension. Using our Chrome extension and Google Maps gives you the best opportunity to find places with reviews. We actually recommend you start here. Do the search in Google Maps, go through and use the tool in the way that I showed you. And if you need some more details, go through and do the search in the web app as well. The web app is really good for certain searches. So if you're looking for hotels, for example, you'll notice that if you look for hotels through Google Maps, what happens then is you get numbers on all of the entries on the map. It shows you in your local currency, and it shows in Thai baht at the moment because I'm sitting, as lucky chap that I am, in Bangkok, Thailand. So it shows me in the local currency how much those rooms go for per night on the map. Now, you may think this is incredibly helpful, and it may be if you were actually a user looking for a room to stay in the area. However, if you're looking for leads, this is not so good because this means that the leads that you're getting through the maps is going to be slightly altered. The algorithm that Google uses is based on many things, and to get around this, you want to go ahead and do that search using the web app. So it's as simple as that. You go New York, USA, click on the location that you want from the drop-down menu to make sure you're getting the exact correct one. Then what you can do is, in exactly the same way as before, press all contact details or just email. Pressing the search button will take you through to the map on the right-hand side and the list view on the left, very much the same as you saw in the Google Maps and Chrome extension combination. But this time, because you're looking for accommodation through our web app, you will not have the interference of Google's algorithm, which gives you a cleaner, more succinct, and more accurate list. Our web app follows the exact same process as the actual Chrome extension and allows you to find all the businesses you can in the area that fall into these categories. This really brings me to the end of my explanation for you today. I hope this has been as helpful as possible. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give you my email address, because what I'd love you to do is drop me an email and I'll be able to send you any details you may crave about the app. I'm also going to send you the link to our Facebook communities, and this is really helpful information. You're going to see some weirdness on your screen, and I apologize for that, but bear with me. So my email address is jeff.a@goodmanlantern.com. I would love for each and every one of you to pop me an email. Tell me what you thought of the webinar today. What could be different? What could be more helpful? How could we make this better suited for you? We always want to help you, serve you, and change your lives in the best, most productive way possible. I'm also going to be giving you now some links to our Facebook communities. Now, these Facebook communities are a fantastic place for you to get all the help that you need. The first one I'm going to give you is our Sales Leads and Pro Content Facebook group. This is where you can get some help with writing emails and where you can get some help as well with getting your feet on the ground with your email campaigns. The GoPinLeads community that I've just shared in the comments as well is the best place to go to get your head around GoPinLeads, interact, ask questions, talk to people who have had some major successes, and get your teeth thoroughly sunken into the new year. So what you've seen me do here is you've seen me generate a database of leads of over 200, including 100-odd businesses, 100-odd employees, and all of those you can get hold of really quickly via your email campaigning. Remember, of course, that this would have normally taken you a day, a week, a month, depending on your working speed, and I've done this in less than 20 minutes. If you want to know a little bit more about the details that you get from us, you can look in the email inbox that you signed up with. You'll notice that you get an email from us telling you what the search is that you've done. And if you scroll all the way down, you see our transparency policy, where we tell you the refunds that you get, and there are a few reasons you may get a refund. Either we didn't get enough information on certain leads. In this case, 6 businesses and 79 employees didn't have an email address or phone information. That means those leads aren't particularly useful, so we haven't charged you for them. The second reason you might get a refund is if you have found a lead previously. We'll never charge you for the same lead twice. This on the right-hand side is our chief, our co-founder, and our driving force, Raj Anand. And this friendly face is the one behind this tool, driving everything forward. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you come back again. And I am so excited to see Tekim Guan here again, here with us, and to see Kylie Doll back, and to see Andrew Randall. Friendly faces all around. And I love you all. I thank you all for joining me today. I'm going to love you and leave you. I will see you again, same time, same place next week. Cheerio, and take care of yourselves. Pop me an email anytime.